Well, these headphones are officially dead. So, well, you may still see them as props. Do not expect me to use them. Unironically, I have no clue how to phrase this. Okay, so a couple days ago, SuperFunnyBros released a GoFundMe campaign. Now, I was gonna for a while just let it slide. You know, it doesn't matter how big the scam is, no one was falling for it. Like, last time I checked, the day before today, it had $32 out of 30,000 raised. Then somebody, about 16 hours ago, and this is about 7 o'clock, so it would have been, I don't know, do the math for yourself, named Okizma, who I think also donated like $50 to Ryan Rhino Mills, just so that guy's loaded. Hey, Okizma, you should donate some money to me. That'll probably be like one of my few jokes in this video. But anyway, and that's really what made me go, time to make a video. Now, look, there are two possibilities here. Either SuperFunnyBros is a despicable human being who is scamming people out of a bad GoFundMe campaign that is obviously false, and people are just so emotionally driven by this that they're believing it, and no one's taking a step back to be like, wait a minute, this doesn't really all add up. Or SuperFunnyBros is basically like a salesman who accidentally wears a shirt saying, I'm scamming you. You don't want to give him money because he's an idiot. I really, really hope it's the second one. Okay. So SuperFunnyBros has this friend named, I believe it's Emmett. Could be wrong on that. And you know, he's also had a YouTube channel for a couple of years now, so I decided to check on this. And it's obvious that from comments from a couple of years back, SuperFunnyBros has known this guy for quite a while. Now, this will be extremely important later, so just keep this in mind. He basically writes this extremely long sob story saying he's a 22-year-old gay guy living with some bigoted parents, blah blah blah, abuse crap, blah blah blah. You know what? You could have seen this on Lifetime, blah blah blah, something about suicide, I don't care, blah blah blah, you know, you want to give him $30,000, blah blah blah. It was really long-winded, but I think I summarized the main points. If you're truly interested, I'll let you go to the GoFundMe campaign in the description. I'll even put it before my Zipcast blogger and Ask.fm because I love you guys. I love you a lot. But don't take that too seriously. Now, remember how I said earlier that SuperFunnyBros knowing this guy for a while will come back later? Well, it's later. Seriously, that's what my invisible watch says. You see it? Now, assuming you guys talked on Skype quite a bit, which I assume, considering some of these comments talked 2 years back, and they don't simply go, and they basically go beyond, this was a good video. It's obvious they've had, at the very least, a strong friendship for years at this point. Maybe not years, but at least a couple of years. So, my very first question is, where is the proof on any of this? Look, you know, he could have recorded this anywhere. I mean, iPhones aren't exactly expensive these days. I mean, I'm a kid who doesn't have a job, so yeah, I couldn't afford one. I'm sure a 22-year-old at this point could. Or heck, any device to talk on Skype. You could have just had a camera and said, Hey guys, Emmett here. Just repeated your really long sob story. Then I'd at least have a better chance of believing it. No, we don't get this. And this is something I was just thinking about a little bit ago, just before I turn on the camera. I mentioned earlier how phones in general aren't cheap. Why doesn't this guy just call the police? He mentioned that. Mentioned earlier in the Kickstarter that, or in the GoFundMe campaign, that things got violent. That'd be domestic violence. As domestic, it means in the home. Which gives you perfect reason to, of course, one time I actually need to use that phone for something. They don't have it there. But to pick on, we'll just pretend to say Genesis control with a phone. Call, I don't know, ZAA, that'd be 911 and go. Hello, things have gotten violent. I we need you to investigate some things. And then moved on. Actually, I should have held it like this. I don't know what I'm going on. And this is my second and bigger problem with this. We're going to look at the rewards. Now, the rewards are the biggest problem I have with this. Let's see. If you are a donor and have a YouTube account, I will give you a shout out on the end of a featured video I make under my SuperFunnyBros. The donate can be as little as $1 included high to low. So the more you donate, the more awesome you are when people see how much you've donated. Okay, first off, when you've donated, the more awesome you are. Of all the worst, the bigger of a donator you are, the better of a person you are. You pick the most awesome you are. Of all things. But even then, it's not like GoFundMe doesn't let you see the rewards. Heck, there's no expire date on GoFundMe like there is on Kickstarter. And I can see who donated now. I know Blaze did that because he said in the comments. David Grin, who I've never heard of, Illinois Guy 34, and Okizuma. Then there's the second reward. If and when we reach our goal, anybody who donates the most money will either get a free video game redeem code to redeem money for the Xbox Live, PSN, or Nintendo Network ID. The game code can be valued up to $60. The winner has donated more than $60 will include DLC or funds to purchase DLC. Go to the donate amount minus the $60. I will contact you via email, discuss the methods, and transfer the point. Okay, so you get a free video game for donating to a guy who's being abused. Why? Out of all the goals you could have picked, you picked that one. That one just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, a free video game. Seriously, I just, of all things, a free video game. Not the sad fact that you helped this guy. Not the fact that you're a good person. No, that's not enough anymore. A free video game. But if you really had this much money to spend, you could have gone out and bought the video game yourself. If I had $60, why would I spend it on this campaign where there's a chance I wouldn't get the $60 back if I wanted a video game? Or I could just walk out to the store like this. I'd actually need to walk, but you know what I mean. Or milk a cow, drive a car. Driving a car, milking a cow, I'm not sure which one. That's how everybody should drive cars, like just like this. Get the game, the guaranteed chance I'll get it. So you know what? I think I'm gonna add a little reward of my own. For everybody who donated to the GoFundMe, If Super Funny Bros starts doing that, then I will also give my little shout out in order of how big of a sucker you are and how easy you are to scam. 'Cause that's what you deserve. I'm Sir Frojo. Peace the frack